Okay, great. So have each of you picked a character? You know their name?
Yes.
You know which archetype you're going to be portraying to us?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. We are going to guess at the end of this, just so you know. Quick note, we're all new to archetypes right now, so if people don't guess immediately what you are after, please don't go into a shame spiral. You probably did a fine job. We're just all learning the archetypes together, okay? So you're good. Okay, cool. So we're playing expert panel. These four are here. They are an expert in a topic that we're going to give them. It does not matter if the topic we give you is something you know nothing about or have never even heard of or don't even know what it is. It just more matters that your character bullshits your way through it somehow. Okay, cool? All right, great. And audience, don't check out because you're going to be participating in this as well. Great.
Uh-huh.
So put away any side projects and focus up on your classmates who are up here right now. Great, so just put that book away for now. Oh, you're guessing? All right, I'll give you that. Okay, cool. All right, so this is an expert panel. What topic are they experts in?
Vacuum cleaners.
Vacuum cleaners. We are at the Vacuum Cleaner Convention in downtown LA. All right, let's clap them in.
Bravo!
Okay, guys, thank you so much to our panel here today. I want you guys to know that you were a sold-out panel. This audience is super excited to be here with you today. So without further ado, I'd like to get you introduced up. Who is our first speaker?
I'm Val.
Hey, Val. Do you have any particular expertise in vacuum cleaners or area of interest?
Yeah, just like suction, probably.
Okay, Val, and you are with suction. Perfect. Who do I have here?
My name's Hannah.
Hi, Hannah.
Hi.
Hannah, what is your area in vacuum cleanology?
Well, I actually love vacuum cleaners because of the Bewitch, you know?
Okay.
And, like, you know, she used to fly in the vacuum cleaners.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I always thought, oh, why wouldn't that be so much fun?
Great. So you came in from, like, the bewitched point of view. Vacuum cleaners as modes of transportation.
Yes.
And magic.
Yes,
How
so much
whimsical.
magic, yeah.
Okay, great.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Leo.
Hello, Leo. And what do you have to do with vacuum cleaners?
I have my own company.
Oh my goodness, entrepreneur.
That's why I don't do nothing, but I have just my own company.
So you have your own company,
Yeah.
and you find your days fairly free.
Thanks. Yeah.
So I'm assuming your company has to do with vacuum cleaners
Yes,
somehow.
ma'am, right, yeah.
And what is your company?
Vacuum cleaner, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Vacuum cleaner company.
Vacuum cleaner company.
Yeah.
Great.
I
So
have,
Wow.
it's mine, so that's
you
why.
can name it whatever you want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
It is, of
Cool,
course.
cool.
My company's name is Money.
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect. So if we want to look up
Wow.
and get your vacuum cleaners,
Yes.
we would just Google money.
Yeah. Just Money.
Money.
You can Google that. It's going to be the first website.
Oh my
website.
goodness.
Yeah,
So
of course
your
it's going
SEO
to.
is like.
I had to pay something to do
Yeah,
that, but
absolutely, of course.
So,
You gotta spend money to make money.
yeah, you're gonna see my company the first. It's Money,
Excellent.
and
That's pretty impressive. If the first thing that pops up when you Google the word money is your company.
yeah, just imagine how much did I pay?
So much money.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
great. And who do we have here?
My name is Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Yes.
So, Penny, do you want to let our audience know your particular area of expertise in vacuum cleaners?
Yes, I specialize in home vacuum cleaners because I make sure that every floor is vacuumed down to the little popcorn seed on the floor.
Ooh,
Wow.
great. So you're like the #1 home vacuum cleaner.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I live to vacuum every home, every floor.
So you do it personally.
Yes.
Oh, how exciting!
Yes.
Oh, wonderful.
Because I just have
Very
one.
nice.
I just have a studio, so it's not enough to vacuum.
Right. So you want to go out and find more.
I just love it so
You love
Um,
vacuuming, yeah?
Yes.
So we have
Interesting.
so many vacuum enthusiasts in the audience. They are also, I think some of you might have some fans. I'm not sure.
Oh my
Yeah, I did see some headshots coming through. But I'm sure they have a million, thousand, billion questions right there. You, sir.
Yes.
I would like to know what's the suction power that you guys usually use in your vacuum cleaners
Great.
on average?
Optimum sucking
Yeah.
power. Well, let's start with Val and her love of suction.
Good question, monsieur.
I mean, in general, suction on vacuums sucks. Shit. I've tested out products.
Mhm.
I have to say money is okay when there's
Oh, okay.
suction.
Little endorsement here.
Yes. Can you say your question again? I'm sorry.
Optimum suction. What's the optimum suction?
Like a vortex.
Okay, great.
You know, vortex vacuum.
Vortex suction. Is that what the money
Yeah.
ones are?
No.
Okay, so the money ones are not vortex.
Yeah.
We'll get to him. So what are the money ones? If hers are her optimum one is vortex suction, what kind of suction do the money vacuums use?
Actually, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I just tell
you're
my
above
company,
it.
yeah, and actually, my dad's company. So,
Okay, okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
So you could just ask your dad.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you're above such mundane things.
Is
Yeah.
your dad's not on this panel today?
Yeah.
Do you have
Excuse me?
Well, hold on. We will acknowledge this tension because I do think it goes years back. You guys do have a history. What is your optimum suction for magic? What's the most magical suction?
To be honest, I'm not sure what you're talking about because I really believe that our vacuum cleaners are the best and they have the best suction in the world.
I
So
don't think
Do
so.
they
don't
add
know.
to the magic?
They do. I mean, otherwise, it's just this incredible power. When you're using them, you just feel so great.
Great.
I think that's
So,
that's the
Penny,
power of
I would
suction.
imagine suction's very important to you because
Oh,
you like
yes.
to get down
It
to
just
the
goes,
fiber.
"Oh, that's it.
So you like a extra high heavy suction.
Yes. I mean, like, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
great.
heavy, high, like, powerful, like, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
OMG.
OMG,
Yes.
indeed.
Yes, I love
I
vacuuming. It's
really-
really interesting.
But I really love this. I actually do the vacuum.
Yes, she is the one who does the vacuuming. Now, I did want to address some of the tension that was happening on this panel because I do know that you do occasionally write reviews on products, especially focusing on suction.
Right.
And you ranked Money as 5 out of the top 10 vacuums in America. And I know that you got on Twitter and started quite an upsetting tweet storm at her. You guys got into a feud. Has that been resolved?
I read that too.
Yeah, it was. I think we
Okay.
all saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, things were said.
Because you suck.
Okay, so not resolved.
Yeah.
And
I
it was
mean, I'm
this kind of
section,
name
so
calling, I
whatever.
think.
So,
Yeah. But to be fair, your Twitter handle is I suck.
It's true.
So yeah,
is
that
true.
does make sense.
yeah.
Okay, cool. What else? Yes, you, sir.
I have a question for Hannah.
Yeah.
She talks about her magic flying vacuum cleaners.
Yes.
I wanted to find out if there's like do you need a license to fly a one, or
That's
what's
important.
the situation?
Well, what I mean by flying is that you can actually, when you're using the vacuum, it actually makes you feel like you're flying.
Oh, it's metaphorical.
It's metaphorically.
I'm also
but-
disappointed.
But
I was hoping you'd
I
fly.
am so sorry to hurt your feelings. I really didn't mean to hurt
It's
your
okay.
feelings.
We're not mad. We're just disappointed.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Yeah,
about
it's
that.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, guys, kind of we're on the development side.
Push a button.
You just push a button. Yes, you, sir.
How would this affect your stock, knowing that that has some sort of false kind of advertising in your description of a vacuum cleaner may fly?
What?
Oh yeah. So the Money vacuums.
What? Are
The-
you?
So the Money vacuums did say
You want to
we'll,
switch the seats?
we'll make you fly. We don't want to yell at our audience.
I mean, how could you not love this stuff?
Why do I love? It's just my dad's company, and actually, I'm sorry. I love, yeah. I
I
love.
don't get it.
Okay.
I just-
You can relax. It's okay. It's okay. Stay on topic, guys. Let's just stay on topic.
Stay on topic of
I love
suction.
this job, yeah, but what's your question? Can you ask one more time? Slow and maybe not that much long.
Would this affect your stock with the false advertising that it would make your feel like you're flying with a vacuum?
Like,
Yes.
I don't touch machines. How do I know that, monsieur? I don't touch. I'm just the owner.
You're
I
just the
don't
face.
know. Yeah.
Would you
Maybe
say you're
can
Leo?
ask
Would you
this
say
lady.
Leo?
I
Would
think
Leo?
you know, yeah.
Leo? Would you say you're the face of the company?
Yeah.
The beautiful face
I'm the
and the
beautiful
hair
face and
of the company?
of course, because like my face, my body,
So each of you.
Like, I wish I had
My
a vacuum.
brain.
Right
I mean, your
now.
face is on.
I see a
face-
dot on your
your face
shoe.
is on the
Now would
vacuum.
you suck it up?
Okay, so we do have another panel coming in. I did want to ask you guys, each of you has such an inspiring motto or saying that you bring out into the world that has to do with vacuum cleaners. And it would just warm my heart if you could share it with our audience right now. Your personal motto or saying with vacuum cleaners.
Sure. I mean, if you want to do it, do it. If not, I don't care.
Great. If you want to do it, do it. If not, I don't care. God, that gets me
God damn,
going
what a
every
savage.
morning.
It's very motivational.
Hannah, what is your vacuuming motto?
Start your magical day with the magical vacuum cleaner.
Oh my goodness, I feel so inspired. Leo, what was your vacuum motto? It's actually your company's motto.
Oh yeah, actually, me, and me.
Money. Me,
Money.
me, and me.
Yeah, 3M. Money, me, and again me. And you can follow me on Instagram.
Is it at Money Me?
It's Money Me, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
super, yeah.
I did
Are
my-
you following me? Yeah.
I follow all of you,
Thank you.
obviously.
Yeah.
Penny, what was your motto?
Let's see, I've been in business 5 years. My motto. Okay, yeah, I guess I should have one of those, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yes, the motto is choose us because we make your floors clean and beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, I like that's just like straight to the point.
I think that's
so
what the
nice.
motto
That's
will
so
be.
lovely.
Yeah,
Very
that
nice.
sounds-
Okay, great. Let's give
I'm
our
gonna
panel
warm
a
it.
round of applause. Hang tight panel. Hang tight panel. All right.
Okay.
What did we think we had here? Yes.
Cynic.
Cynic? I think so too. What do we think our Hannah was?
Dreamer.
No, I wasn't getting dreamer. I was getting like magic and whimsy.
Maybe eccentric.
Eccentric or innocent?
Innocent.
Innocent. Yeah, I was
going for
going
it.
back and forth. Yes. Well, a little bit. So I think the only reason that was also, first off, innocent and eccentric sometimes get very easily confused. But I just think you had to go, okay, was it more that she actually thought that the world was magical and there was magical power to be harnessed from vacuums? Or did she think everything was beautiful and whimsical and magical and sweet, which you said? You said it was metaphorical, which took you to innocent. All right, what did we think Leo was?
Did you guess?
Narcissist, definitely.
Narcissist,
Bravo,
narcissist.
genius.
What did we think Penny was? Mega narcissist. What did we think Penny was?
Anchor.
Dreamer?
I think I'm
Dreamer.
I saw
Dreamer.
Dreamer too. Okay, great. Take a seat. Yay!
Bravo
1, 2,
to
3,
us.
4. Let's just have 5 in our
Thank you,
next
thank you so
panel.
much.
So
You
if
and
you
your
guys
money
wanna
back.
come on up.
Follow me on Instagram.
What? Money?
Money,
You
and
might need to bring your chair up.
me. Money, money.
I thought when you said section, I was like, are we doing player? And then, no, not you, Wonka, just Kevin. We just need an extra chair.
I know. And there's one.
That would have been fun to play.
I thought that's where we were going, and then I realized quickly we were not.
In the rich man's world.
Okay, great. Let's clap our panel in.
Hey!
How exciting. Okay, we do have our expert panel here. Celine, what are they experts in?
They are experts on airplanes.
Okay, great. Airplane. We're at the Aeronautical Convention, and this is a panel specifically on airplanes, so I'm pretty excited about it. All right, let's meet our panelists.
Hi, my name is Johnny.
Johnny, and what do you do with airplanes?
I'm a mechanical engineer.
Mechanical engineer Johnny. Great. Okay, who do we have here?
Hello, my name is Layla.
Hello, Layla. What do you do in airplanes?
Well, I am a flight attendant.
A flight attendant. Very exciting. Yes, the face-to-face with the consumer interaction. Who do we have here?
I am Chris.
Hi, Chris. What do you do with airplanes?
I am a pilot.
Oh, very cool. All right, and who do we have here?
I'm Ted Wilson. I am also a pilot.
Okay, Chris and Ted, we will get back to that. And who do we have here?
Robert Wilson, and I own a company of jets, G6s, and I run them out to private reasons.
Whoa, very fancy. Okay, great. All right, well, we're so excited to have all of you here. What a fun array of people that we have, kind of from all aspects of the flight industry. And I know that our audience just cannot wait to ask you their questions. I know you guys were coming in, everyone, I was like, we're gonna have to take turns because don't all shout them at once. So who wants to ask the first question?
I do.
Yes.
How do you work on airplanes if you have a fear of flying?
Oh, great. So maybe you guys do have a fear of flying, maybe you don't, maybe you've just encountered someone who does, but how do you get over a fear of flying and still work in this industry? Why don't we start down here?
Oh, thank you. So, the fear of flying, it's an utopia. It doesn't exist. It's all in your brain. You just.
Okay.
I would say if you have a fear of flying, just go to a psychic. Why are you laughing?
I don't know
It's a
what
real
the psychic.
question.
What is the
A lot
psychic?
of our customers are bringing this up, but
The psychic's
you
gonna
probably
tell
have
me.
more. You should have more fear of living on Earth than flying.
Wow. Okay, profound words.
Mhm.
All right, let's kick it over to our pilots. First off, do either of you have a fear of flying?
I don't understand what the word fear means.
Interesting. Okay. So you don't even understand fear as a concept.
I am a naval trained pilot.
Great.
I flew in the Gulf War. Okay? I'm not afraid of anything.
Great.
I agree with this. I flew with him.
Yes, I would love to get into your history later because it does look fraught. But so you also, fear is not a concept to even entertain. Okay, you must see a lot of people who are afraid of flying as a flight attendant because you deal with the more everyday interactions with the customers. So, what do you recommend for fear of flying?
I have to tell that I agree with our owner. Because
Oh, you work for his company.
yes,
Okay.
and I definitely agree with him, but I have to say that yes, there's fears in people's eyes, but when you look, you can give them confidence and you can help them. If you have that confidence, of course, and you always have to help people just to get rid of those fears.
Great. And so you're working with higher end clientele.
Yes.
Okay, great. Perfect. And then do you have a fear of flying?
I did not used to have a fear of flying, but I am going to say something right now.
Yes, please.
The new regulations that are being put in place put flyers at risk. Flyers and customers should be very, very afraid of flying in today's world, especially with companies like his, which are outright disregarding all form of regulations.
Oh yeah, you actually wrote an article that came out against his company. Do you care to elaborate about that a little bit more?
Yes, they are replacing, no, you guys are replacing.
Please do.
Yeah,
Answer the question.
They're replacing metal parts with plastics, and they want to get rid of pilots to be flown by electronic artificial intelligence.
Oh no, not at all.
This is media
true.
manipulation. It's all for profit, Mr. Bozak, or what's your name?
Okay, great. So you're going into automation, eliminating pilots entirely, and going to cheaper, lighter material. So pilots, what does it sound like? Are you afraid of automation?
Well, let me tell you something. Artificial intelligence will not be able to know when they will not be able to handle, all right, when the enemy is coming in at your nose, all right? And artificial intelligence is not going to be able to understand what it's like to have to shoot someone down.
Sorry,
So, and as a commercial pilot, do you have a lot of enemies coming at your nose now?
Sometimes
Every
you
day.
daydream and see things going. All of a sudden, your cruising speed jumps from 500 to 700 miles an hour, and it's uncomfortable for planes. We like to try and keep it down.
And try to keep them down a little
Yes,
bit.
yes.
I'm going to get my question over to CEO. Are you also thinking about automating the flight attendant experience?
Yeah, we use the new. It's a new robot company from Japan, and we integrated the Alexa system from Amazon, so that works perfectly fine, and we managed to cut our cost to down to 20%.
Okay, so there have been layoffs at the company.
No, not everyone. I mean, some people, of course, will get rid of them, but they don't do their job like.
We're just focusing on the higher end
Just some
experience,
people,
so only.
not everyone. Some
Okay, so you feel safe with your job security. Okay, great. More questions from the audience?
When was the last time you flew in your own planes?
Oh. When is the last time if you have a private plane, when is the last time you got to fly it?
I just got here on my private plane.
Right, I would imagine you're on your private plane a lot. Yeah, and then were you flying with him?
I will keep this just for now secret.
Oh. Quite intriguing. I think I'm starting to understand your job security. Okay.
She's probably the only employee left in the company.
Have you flown in a private plane recently?
I have not flown in a private plane recently. The last plane that I designed was crafted over 10 years ago with the old regulations before things were.
I'm sorry, I got your concern. I know.
So you two
So
used
you're,
to
so you're,
fly.
sorry, I just want to have a question for him. So he's,
Excuse
excuse me? So you're designing by all regulations. Can you please elaborate on the last 2 plane crashes that just occurred in Tokyo last week?
My bad.
Yes. I can, and I will put your company and your stock.
Sorry, but
to
you're the
Whoa,
manufacturer.
whoa, I'm sorry to break this
It wasn't
up.
private jets.
Wait one moment. You're bad? Were you the one responsible for the last 2 crashes
And still
in
alive?
Tokyo?
I'm sorry. I saw Tokyo drift before going into and I saw the pilot next to me and we raced. I just demonished.
Was it you?
He is what the airline industry would call a liability.
Do you not fly with him because he's dangerous? Do you not like him because he's dangerous?
I do not fly with him because he is a terrible pilot.
Okay, because you guys did fly together in the war,
Right.
and now there's a lot of animosity. Was there something specific that happened in combat that made you have such disdain for
I
him?
parked the plane in a
Absolutely.
tree.
You parked the plane in a tree. Okay.
That's an interesting word for crash. You cost the taxpayers billions of dollars.
Here's my main question, and that is, how do you still have your pilot's license?
Changed my name.
Oh, that's smart. Okay, great. Well, part of the reason that each of you are on this particular panel is that you all recently gave TED Talks that went viral about your industry. And I think that's where a lot of your fans here came from. So could you please just, for those of us who maybe haven't heard it yet, can you give us the title of your TED Talk and briefly what it was about?
Yes, the title of my TED Talk was Plane Crashes and the FAA Regulations.
Great. That's pretty clear what it was about.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, what was your TED Talk?
My TED Talk was always believe in yourself and you will get there.
Oh, that's so lovely. Okay, great. What was your TED Talk?
How to crash a plane and get away with it.
Very clear. I think I know what it's about. What was yours?
Mine was you're only as good as your wingman.
And it sounds like it was part memoir almost.
It was a memoir about the Gulf War.
Okay, great. Okay, great. And your TED Talk, which
Fly like you mean it.
fly like you mean it. Great. I love it. Okay, great. Yay!
Bravo!